Good morning. Today the topic is preparation of research paper. Okay, write down. Research paper or scholarly paper which is published in academic journals contains original research results or reviews of existing results. First up, publishing of scientific paper is an important part of research. First up, next paragraph. Objective of organizing a research paper is to allow people to read your work selectively. First up, next sentence. A person may be interested just in the materials and methods or a specific results, interpretation or even summary of the paper to determine if it is relevant to their study. First up, to this end, journals require various sections which may vary according to the style of each journal. First up, next heading, specific editorial requirements. Okay, 1. Print or type using 12-point standard font. 2. Double or 1.5 spacing. 3. Margin specifications for pages. Okay, next heading, subheading 1. Title page. Always select an informative title. First up, the title should be short and crisp. First up, it should be limited to those words, that highlight the significant content of the paper. Then 2. Address and affiliation. The name and address of all authors must be given below the title of the work. First up. Then third subheading. 3. Abstract. An abstract is a concise single paragraph contain summary of completed work. First up. Next sentence. In a minute, the reader can learn the rationale, rationale, rationale behind the study, general approach to the problem, results, important conclusions, etc. First up, next paragraph. Summary of work done, will always be in past tense. First up, next paragraph. An abstract should stand on its own and not refer to any other part of the paper such as figure or table. First up, next subheading 4. Keywords. Keywords are ordinarily comprise at least a list of the common scientific names of the materials used, comma, important scientific terms coming under the area of the work, etc. Next is subheading 5. Introduction. The introduction should supply sufficient background so that, comma, the reader shall be able to understand the present study. First of all, the purpose of an introduction is to understand the reader with the rationale behind the work. First of all, it places the work in a theoretical context, comma, and enables the reader to understand and appreciate the objectives of the work. First up, next subheading 6, materials and methods. Okay, subheading materials. It includes specialized chemicals, biological materials, and any equipment or supplies that are not commonly found in laboratories. First up, next one. Do not include commonly found materials such as test tubes, pipettes, beakers, etc. Okay. Next, subheading methods. In this report, the methodology including specific temperatures, comma, incubation times, comma, etc. First up, a report how the procedures were done. First up, next subheading 7, results. The purpose of the result section is to present and illustrate the findings. First up, make this section as completely objective a report of the results. First up, summarize the findings in the text and illustrate them if appropriate with figures and tables. First up, next subheading number 8, discussion. The objective of this part is to provide an interpretation of the results and support for all of your conclusions, comma, using evidences from the experiment and generally accepted scientific knowledge. First of all, the data should be interpreted in appropriate depth in the discussion. First up, next sentence. When you explain a phenomenon, comma, you must describe mechanism that may account for the observations. First up, next subheading 9, references or literature cited. Okay, write down. List all literature cited in your paper, comma, in alphabetical order by first author. First up, it is to be confirmed that there is no omission or addition of references which are cited in the text. Okay, this is the overall requirement of the preparation of a research paper for the publication of research work in a scientific or academic journal. So these are all the basic frame required to prepare and submit a paper for the publication. So it is just reminding in conclusion about this topic, you have to concentrate or follow these headings and the matter of content while you are prepared for submitting a scientific paper or intend to publish your research work in a scientific journal. Okay, thank you.